Hi guys, welcome back. It's me, Crystal Sky. How are y'all doing today? I hope you guys are all doing fine. And no matter where you guys are in the world, I hope your day is going good. And today we're reading another part of the book Ingo by Helen Dunmore. Last time, guys, we read page 65 to 70. Today we're reading page 71 to 76. Now, before we begin, smash that like button, guys. Smash that notification bell and comment down below what you would want to see on this channel. I really would love to know what you guys would want to see. Now, let's begin. Away from the sound of the sea, and I am bound to come back to the rocks with the cliff above them. I step forward cautiously, one foot after another, on the hard sand that spluts downwards, slightly to the water. White, echoey swirls of mist stroke my skin. Connor, Connor, where are you? Are you here? I call softly. I don't dare call too loud. Anything could come out of this mist. Nobody answers. Connor, Connor, please. If you're here, come out. I don't like hide and seek when I'm the seeker and everyone's hiding and waiting and watching, ready to jump out. Coming ready or not, I hate things that jump out on me. But I'm still sure I was right to come down to the cove. I'm sure Connor came this way. That he's here close. But I'm scared to call again. I glance back up the beach, but even the rocks have vanished now. I'm surrounded by white, choking mist. The sound of the sea seems to come from everywhere. Ha 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 ha. I clench my hands so tight that my nails dig into my palms. You're safe, Sapphire. Don't be such a stupid little baby. It's all right, because as long as the sand loops downwards, then it must be leaning towards the sea. I know the shape of this cove as well as I know the shape of my own hand. The seabed slips gently for a long way, nearly as far as the mouth of the cove. But then it drops down sharply. When you're swimming, you can see the water go suddenly dark. Where the deep comes, Connor has tried to dive to the bottom, but neither of us has ever touched it. I hold my arms out in front of me and step forward, fumbling through the mist. And that's when I hear the voice. It's far away over the water and it's singing. I wish I was away in Ingo, far across the Bering Sea, sailing over deepest water, where love, near care never trouble me. Dad, Dad, it's Dad. My body prickles all over, as if I'm standing in lightning. Dad, I call. Dad, where are you? It's me. It's Sophie. Dad, please come back. The singing breaks off and there is a long silence. I hear the echo of the song in my head. I know that song so well and the voice singing it. But do I? Very softly, very far away, the singing starts again. And this time, I'm not so sure the singing is beautiful. The voice is so sweet and pure that I can't tell if it's a man's voice or a woman's or a child's. It's so soft that I want the mist to lift me and carry me away to where the voice is. Come tell to me the very reason that I am slightly so by thee. I asked Dad once what that word slighten meant. He told me that so slight someone was to put them aside and take no notice of them, to make them feel that you don't want them. And in the song, the singer wants to know why that has happened, why he's been slighted by one he loves. Slightened? I don't need to ask what the word means now. Why have you left us, Dad? Didn't you want us anymore? Weren't we good enough for you? Where are you, Dad? If you hear me, please answer. But I don't say these words out loud. I stand as still as a stone in the mist, trying to catch the echo of the singing. It's Dad's song, but the more I listen, the less I can believe that the voice is his. The song is Dad's, but the singer isn't him. Now something else is happening. The mist is starting to lighten. It's lifting. There is brightness in the air as the mist swirls again. It parts to show a white dust of sun, struggling to come out. I look back and the outline of the rocks appears. There are the caves. There are the boulders. I turn toward the sea, and there down by the water, perches on one of the high rocks at the side of the cove, is a boy. He's facing out to sea away from me. I can only see his head and shoulders, but that dark wet hair, it looks like it must be Connor. The boy turns around. Even from here I can see that he is not Connor, but a stranger. A shiver of fear runs through me. He raises one hand and waves as if he knows me, but I don't know him. I have never seen him in my life. He waves again, and this time he beckons. He wants me to come over. And suddenly, I have got to go to him. My feet are pounding over the hard, wet sand toward the rock. There is a pool of water around the base of the rock, and I splash through it. The boy leans over the side of the rock and looks down. Can you climb up to me? He asks. Of course I can. But it's not so easy. The rock is overhang slimly and covered with seaweed. There are muscles and limpets that hurt my hands. A baby crab scuttles over my fingers and I nearly lose my grip. The boy doesn't scramble down to help me, as Connor would. Maybe that's because he's wearing a wetsuit, or at least I think he is. I can't see properly from the angle, but it looks as if he's wearing a wetsuit pulled down to the waist. I grab hold of a spur of rock near the top and heel myself up. And that's when I see him clearly. From the first time I tumbled backwards, I nearly fell. I won't fall, except that the boy's hand shouts out and grabs mine. Careful, he says. It's a costume. He's wearing a costume. He must be. It can't be real. He can't be, I say out loud without meaning to. It's impossible. I look down at the hand that is still holding on to onto me. Human fingers just like mine. Human arms, head, neck, chest. But then, I'm asleep, aren't I? You're part of a dream. He squeezes my fingers tight and then lets go of them. Did that feel real enough? I can pinch you if you like. No, that's alright. But you can't be a... I still can't get the word out. It's not a word I have ever heard outside a story. It doesn't belong to real life. I stare at the dark curve of what I thought was a wetsuit, and the smooth place where flesh like mine joins onto. What? It reminds me of something. It's not like the scaly fish tail you see in a kid's book. It's like the tail of another creature. Altogether, powerful, glistering silk made for water and not for land. A seal, I whisper. The two heels of what I'm seeing won't join up. I see a boy like Connor with dark, wet hair and brown eyes, and sun-tanned skin. And I see the curving tail of a seal. He looks as if he's heard every thought I have had. Seals can talk, he points out. His teeth are perfectly white, and even his mom won't be nagging him about going to the dentist. Why am I thinking about dentist when I'm looking at a... You thought I was Connor, didn't you? Don't worry. Connor's here somewhere. He is with my sister. Your sister? I blinked. Thoughts and pictures whirl in my head. The girl with the long wet hair, the girl in the wetsuit, his sister? I know your name, he goes on. His eyes glint with satisfaction. I know all about you. You're Sapphire. Connor told me about you. Oh. Don't you want to know mine? Your what? My name, he says. Oh, yes, that would be good. My name is Pharaoh, he says with gratitude, as if I must have heard it, but I still can't get my mind working. How come you're speaking English? I blurted out. I mean, you're not English? Not, human? Human? I should think not, says Pharaoh, as if there aren't many worse things to be. And how do you know we're speaking English anyway? We might be speaking Mer. I can't speak anything except English, I say. This is one thing I am certain about, at least. You think you can, says Pharaoh. But if your mother was here, she wouldn't be able to understand a word you're saying. She wouldn't be listening. She would be too busy yelling at me for coming down here on my own. That's true, says Pharaoh, as if he knows Mom well. But I don't... Mermaids have tails like fish, with scales. I'm sure that's what I have seen in pictures. Pharaoh raises his eyebrow. Mermaids? That is such a human way of talking. I suppose you're friends with lots of maids at school, are you? Well, no, we don't call them maids, not anymore, that. Alright, guys. That is it for this reading of page 41 to page 46. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And I honestly hope you guys love this little video. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope you honestly did really enjoy this. I hope that if you have this book, you guys know what to do. You can feel free to follow along as I read. If you don't have it, then you're free to listen. But comment down below, guys, what you want to see on this channel. Anyway, guys, I will see you next time, and I love you all. Bye, guys.